The aim of Rust.io is simple. Shoot bullets which deplete a person's health bar, and when it reaches 0, you gain score. The simplicity of the game combined with the addictive nature of the PvP makes it a hard game to put down. That being said, one thing I have to deal with in Rust.io is lag. The region I play in, Asia, usually doesn't have too many players, and I usually have to play in other regions, which is more difficult due to the lag. It is rare to have a full server to play on in Asia, and even rarer at a time I want to play. However, on the 26th of October 2022, the server I had been waiting for came up. A full server in my region, and also in my favourite game mode, 4 teams. I knew it was the perfect time for me to aim for a high score. There was only one issue: my ping. This is the story of how I scored 1.3 million points on the laggiest server I've ever played on. As I started the run, I noticed that I was experiencing more slowdown than usual. My ping was staying above 150 at all times, when usually I run on around 110 to 130 milliseconds, and I sometimes experienced much worse periods of lag. At some points, I was even hitting over 700 milliseconds of ping, something immensely unusual for me. This makes the game practically impossible to play, as at some points my screen would just freeze, and I couldn't move. Yet this was the dream server I had been waiting for. So I decided to play. I decided to play my main tank, Overlord, for this run, as I wanted to try and gain a 1 million score, and it started off well. I managed to gain score at a very quick speed, even though I was playing solo and experiencing really bad lag. It was incredibly difficult to gain score at times, as I could not aim accurately. I was forced to just pray that I would not be killed by some unfortunate bullet as my screen froze. Thankfully, luck seemed to go my way, at least for the start of the run. I noticed that some people were attempting to harm me. There was this smasher that I'd killed completely by accident earlier. And then there was also the player High, who'd been attempting to kill me throughout the run. But we all know how that went. With my ping, I still chose to play very cautiously, staying near base and other players, as I knew I could easily lose my run with my ping. This far into the run, I started to notice that I was suffering worse lag, so I switched to low quality mode. While the quality was reduced, it was still playable, and I hoped it could reduce the lag. It seemed to help a bit, and I continued to play carefully. I was so close, but all it would take was one moment of lag, one unlucky moment, and I could lose it all. I remembered some of the other times I had disconnected in the past, and I knew that one wrong move could easily end this run. Or even worse, I could disconnect and lose my score. And then I did it. Of course, after achieving a 1 million score, I had to keep playing. My best overlord score at this point was 1.37 million, and I was so close to beating my personal best. Even with the lag, I'd made it to 1 million points, and I knew I could continue increasing my score, and even maybe beat my personal best. And then, this happened.